much, hold you. Bam, we got a situation. Shout out to everybody who be having, everybody who have to recertify. Recertify. And I'm not just talking about, well, I'm not talking about recertification of like stamps and stuff like that right now. I'm talking about business licenses. Business licenses. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Like for the cosmetologists, the nail techs, the barbers, the facial people, on the massage therapists, the dog it is something else. But all of those ones that I just said, they have to get recertified every 2 years. Every 2 years, you got to recert. This is what you got to do, and it is a money grab. That's really all it is about. That you have to keep recertifying every 2 years, which is crazy to me because I don't think in anything else you have to continuously get recertified, and if you do, it's not every 2 years. But listen, I've been saying something about this for a very, very long time. I don't see why stuff takes so long. Why courses and trainings and stuff take so long to get your degrees and to get your certifications. I don't know what takes so doggone long. It don't take that long to do nothing. You take the three, 4, 5 years to get a damn degree. For what? But anyway, what is going on in Atlanta, what they is trying to do, which I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but there is some pushback over beauty licenses. A lot of people is saying, hell, we don't want to have to get licenses to do the job. A lot of people is fighting against it, say, yeah, we need for you to go through these courses so you can learn the health and the wellness part of it, the sanitary part of it, so you can be healthy when you dealing with people, when you playing in people's hair and all that stuff right there, and how to bandage up cuts and stuff. They want you to go through the courses, which is cool with me. I just in my mind, I don't think that it should take forever or all of these hours, 1,500 hours, 1,800 hours for what? Damn it. Tell me if there is a problem and you get a cut, rinse it off, put some iodine on it and wrap it up and get going with your business. Keep it going. But anyway, there is a lot more to it. Here we go.
You at risk.
The bill removing licensing requirements for certain beauty services headed for a final vote. Atlanta News First Abby reporter Abby Kasouris unpacks those concerns.
Senate Bill 354 would remove licensing requirements for certain beauty services, for women getting your makeup done or your hair styled, and for men going to the barber for a clean shave. With lawmakers and lobbyists within earshot, these young barbers and cosmetologists are putting down the scissors and picking up bullhorns and signs.
Be safe, not sorry. Be safe, not sorry.
Richard Smith is studying to be a barber. Georgia requires 1,500 hours, roughly 9 months in school or at an apprenticeship. Then he can apply for a license. His training is not needed if the bill passes.
It's a lot that goes into it, and it's a form of disrespect.
We were here in
form of disrespect. Wow, that's what's up. So if they pass the bill, then his training would not be needed. Now, in my mind, I don't know. Because I was one who had learned how to cut hair as a youth a long time ago. I've never been to school, and I'm still like an excellent barber. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I don't Lieutenant Governor and Republican leadership announced it was their priority to remove the red tape and get more people working.
They say cut back the required amount of hours. That's a good one. I can stand with that right there. Listen to what they just had them said right about here.
It's a form of disrespect.
We were here in the fall as Lieutenant Governor and Republican leadership announced it was their priority to remove the red tape and get more people working. The bill's sponsor, Senator Larry Walker, looked for professions that couldn't harm anyone.
A professional working in a retail environment is not required to have a license. If they're working on a film set, they're not required to have a license. But if they're working if they wanted to open their own business and be a makeup artist for the general public, they are required to get a cosmetology license. So that really doesn't make sense to me.
And I think that is real crazy about opening up the business. You need these licenses to open up the business. I think that's real crazy.
Sonia Halpern says it's a horrible bill because it completely ignores the safety concerns of professionals already in the industry. She's presenting her own bill, an option C, cutting the hours from 1,500 to 300.
Okay.
But it still requires students learn about sanitation requirements.
Reduce the number of hours required to get you licensed to do those practices without saying altogether that the licenses are worthless.
The House of Representatives still has time to squash the bill, but with a Republican majority, that's not likely to happen. In Atlanta, I'm Abby Kasouras.
Okay. So what they're proposing to cut the hours down from 1,500 to 300. I am in agreement with cutting the hours down. Shit shouldn't take me no 9 months to learn how to cut somebody damn hair, to be perfectly honest. Because really it comes down to trial and error. It comes down to on-the-job training. It really do. It comes down to doing something consistently to even get great at it or good at it. You know, but 9 months should take too long, dog. What is we doing? Now, a lot of people, they may argue, but 9 months is great and you need the 9 months. And listen, it's all a money grab. The system know that a lot of these trades or degrees don't have to take as long as they are taking. They do it this way so they can continue to get money. They continue to build the state because a lot of us is on phosphor. A lot of us is on that financial aid out here in these doggone streets, and they know that they can get that paper. So I think the hours need to be cut, but I also think that when it comes down to the licensing, I really kind of sort of disagree with licenses, especially after you have passed the course. If I pass the course, now I got to take a state test to be able to work in the field that I just passed the course in. Like, so now there's more money, which it makes no sense. So I can pass the course, but I'm still not quote unquote certified to start working without y'all license. And one thing about these licenses, they can take them away if they want to. They can take your license away. They can't take the skill away, but they can take the license part away to where you can't work legally. All of this stuff is about money. Y'all got to cut the dog on out. And shout out to these people who was trying to kind of thinking it through to where, hell, all right. This shit is taking people too long to get certified in certain things, and this is why they cannot find jobs, or cannot work and start doing their own doggone thing. This is where the problem is at. And in my mind, I feel as if you already know how to do something, but you just going to school for it, your hours really should be cut. I'm sorry. If we don't want to cut it for everybody, just all across the board, if you come in and you can show that you know how to this, and this, we're not finna spend 1,500 hours on you, man. For what? We're just gonna give you this part of the sanitary part, the healthcare part, and all that, the STDs and the STI part, sexually transmitted or transmitted diseases and stuff like that, the infections and stuff like that, and then we're gonna get you on up out of here. You go on to start your own business and you ain't gotta worry about it for the rest of your life, I guess. You say the government ain't paying you to pay to take your test if you're doing it on your own. Facts. You right about that. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you.